The CSGO investment no one wanted to miss out on. After seeing months and months of success of Stockholm 2021, that being the capsules and stickers, Antwerp came out with the exact same background, the exact same capsules, if not better holos and more signatures on top of that. With that, it ended up leading to a very large oversupply, and here we are currently with some capsules performing a lot better than others, and stickers the exact same way. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Antwerp 2022 CSGO investing. What you need to know about certain hypes and hypes that have happened recently, if you should invest, buy, and of course sell at this moment in time. This is a video I've been meaning to get towards, but with everything going on with Stockholm, other things in the community like certain commentaries, I just haven't had the time. But now today I've made the time, and that today is going to be talking about Antwerp. But before we do so, here's a quick word from our video sponsor, SkinsMonkey.
Today's video sponsor is of course SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is a place where you can buy or instantly trade your CSGO skins for some new flashy ones. It has a modern and easy to use layout with multiple different filters, and if needed, it has a 24/7 live chat support team. All you have to do is make sure you have your trade link, and on your first trade, if you have a leftover balance, it goes towards your current balance, which can be used when you end up trading skins. If there's a skin you really want and don't have enough for it, there's an option where you can top up your balance, and if you deposit with cash, you get a 35% deposit bonus, which is very nice. This holiday season, SkinsMonkey is offering one of the best deals I've ever seen across any single trading website. They've prepared free gifts for everyone. Christmas has come early. Now, as soon as you go on, you can get one of three things. You can get a completely free CSGO skin of really any single value, a 45% deposit bonus, which is 10% more than normal, being a 35 usually, or of course a free balance on the site, which can be used to any item you want to trade for. The first gift is free, and others are unlocked through the trading website.
So the main reason these things have been brought up to me, and many others as well, is of course the autograph capsules, specifically the Legends. This one is going towards 50 cents on the Steam market, which is pretty crazy, considering how many of these things were on the market just no longer than 2 or 3 months ago, a little over 50, 60,000. Now we're cranking towards that 18,000 number. And this is what I'll start off with very quickly. We're gonna go into the capsules, the stickers, we'll go in between the holos and the golds, specifically the signatures, because I feel like those are very important, and even the glitters, because those are becoming very expensive as well, and no one's really talking about them. So the capsules, right? Everyone wanted to invest in these. Everyone wanted a piece of the pie. Everyone wanted a piece of the cake because of Stockholm. When we saw the Challengers capsule go to $1, people got flashbacks towards 2017, 2018, even 2019 was something in Berlin or Katowice, where these things went over $1, a little over $2, some even over 10. People thought that would be the exact same way, and they almost did for a little while. And as of today, we're seeing Stockholm go towards $4 to $5 for a Challengers capsule, which is crazy. That, of course, is too expensive and very expensive for a lot of people to buy into. And then you have Antwerp. If you were someone new coming into the community, looking at both of these majors and a lot of these stickers, you're going to think these are the exact same, when deep down, they're really not. One is a lot more rare than the other and has a lot of different effects and different teams than the other majors as well. They both have their pros and have their cons. What I will say about the Legends capsules, something I talked about the past couple of days in different commentaries, including Mando Monday, the quantity over here does not make any sense for 18,000 being 48 cents. The quantity fluctuates every single day, it seems to be, from 18,000 to 14,000, going all the way back up to 40,000 on the Steam market without losing too much money. And it seems to be people are more so buying when they're higher up in price than when they're lower. Kind of the opposite what you're supposed to do in any sort of investment, but specifically CSGO investing. Other things that are creeping their way up is of course the Legends regular sticker capsule. There's still 100,000 of these things on the market. People have to remember there's going to be a lot more stickers for the Cloud9, for an example, and Copenhagen Flames for 2022 than we already see on the market. This being for glitter, gold, and of course regular. And I do think that's definitely going to hurt the price of some of these stickers in the long run of things, because there are so many of them on the market, that being the capsules. The rest of them are kind of following suit in that as well. The only other two I could really see being maybe successful very soon are the autograph contenders. This obviously having the Rocks holo. This was originally the most expensive capsule before the Legends autograph because of that Rocks, and some others as well, but that hype is kind of past. When the Rocks was $100, this thing was almost pushing 40, 50 cents like the Legends, so we could see that again very soon, or if someone retires, very similar to that. Last capsule I'll talk about is of course the Champions. Surprisingly, people might find this a little weird. I actually like these stickers, but sadly, the supply we have of these capsules plus some more, as well as the stickers that are already on the market, there's just too many of them, and we have very similar ones in 2021 as well. So as it stands for capsules, buying in right now, especially at a hype like this, not the best opportunity. What you want to do when no one's talking about it in the next 2 or 3 weeks, keep your eye on it, definitely go in then. And well, if you don't believe me, you just have to look at the past previous previous Steam graphs. We saw it with Stockholm and Antwerp. They have their hypes, they have their downs. You want to go when they're down, and going in for the long term is always better. As it goes for holos, team stickers or player stickers doesn't really matter. They all look extremely good. And while where Antwerp shines, I think more than anything else, including Stockholm 2021, and their potential is of course with those autographed team stickers, specifically the holos, golds, and even glitters. But seriously, some of these holos are really awesome with a very low quantity as well. But once again, you kind of have to go back to the fact that these aren't really that rare, especially if someone were to buy up all those autograph capsules and unbox some of these, they're going to get a lot more of them on the market. And over time, you'll see more on there as well. People are asking why the simple is up so much. Same with the Monacy. The reasons are, well, they're the best players in the world. Some of them anyway. They are hard to get because there are holos, but on top of that, autographs, because there's so many of them in a capsule, they're a lot harder to get than normal ones, including the rocks. And I think all these really need to get some sort of hype is for them to win or them to get some traction on Twitter. And then you will probably see the prices going. And the other ones as well are absolutely crazy. I mean, we saw Hooksy earlier this year when he joined G2 go absolutely nuts. This went to $30 almost at one point, and the gold went absolutely crazy as well. Now it's back down, probably won't go back up anytime soon, but it's at a pretty low point compared to what it's been before. As it goes for team stickers, these look absolutely fabulous, but you run into the problem where these are exactly the same as Stockholm 2021 for the most part. Not all of them, but some. Ones like the Cloud9 are absolutely amazing. They have most beautiful colors in the world. Some of my favorite holo stickers, if not my favorite out of this entire major still. That's a reason why they're so expensive and they are being applied so much. The problem I have with some of the holos is something like the Copenhagen Flames. It looks so different from Stockholm 2021. And for people investing into holos and some certain stickers from Antwerp 2022 is because they can't afford the 2021 versions. And people who are buying those are doing the exact same thing. They're buying them because they're cheaper than 2021. And for a lot of stickers, that does work out. Like Vitality, NIP, you know, that works perfectly fine. But if you're going for something like Copenhagen Flames, they are pretty much polar opposite of each other. 2022 is a lot smaller, 2021 is a lot larger. If you're fine with that, all it's going to come down to is colors. There's a lot of people that I follow and I've talked to that like the red for 2022 a lot more than the yellow and orange. That's perfectly fine. For a lot of people to like that more because it also matches with a lot more weapons in the market, which is actually pretty cool as well. So crafting will make a lot more sense. So overall, with some of the holos as an investment, they are pretty good, especially some of those autographs. I think they will continue to rise. That's what Antwerp, I think, really has to offer here is those autographs. What people aren't realizing is there's so many of these things left on the market, at least the potential to open them anyway. There will be a lot more over time. And that leads us into our glitters, and then we'll touch on some golds. So glitter is very similar to everything else. They are very high in quantity, some more than others, I think, for very good reasons. Specifically the Cloud9 glitter. It's 82 cents for 2,900 on the market. That's actually a pretty high price. The demand for these is pretty high, and I would say that's for very good reason. Cloud9 has been a team that's been in the game for a very long time. They were NA's greatest and only best team for a long time as well. Not anymore, but they are on top right now. With the holo looking so good and people wanting to and also are applying it quite a bit, the price is extremely expensive, being $6.15 for 280 quantity in the market for the Cloud9 holo. Well, that's pretty expensive for a lot of people to go into. So what they're going to do if they don't want a paper, because papers just don't look very good, glitters actually don't look too bad either. I think they're a very good option, a budget option anyway, to the holos. And some might actually may say the glitters look better than some of the holos. Like in Rio 2022, I think some of the glitter stickers look better than some of the holos because it just blends in more. This is probably not the case. You're probably just doing this for a budget, but this is also a great investment. At least one of these for an example. 82 cents. People are going to buy this because the holo is a lot more expensive. Not everyone's going to go with it, but the people who want that budget option is definitely going to go for it. The same thing with everyone else. G2, for an example, I think the glitter looks better than the holo. That's just my opinion, but some people will feel the exact same as well. So glitters overall, I think are a great investment for the case that you're going to be buying them for one sole purpose. They're going to be a budget option towards the holos later on. That's the reason people are going to be picking these up, because the holos are going to become too expensive. But that of course has to happen first before these even go up. And then on top of that, you also have different options where some of these might just straight up look better than some of the other stickers. Now, of course, let's go into the golds, the bread and butter, and also a very touchy subject, I will put it that way. So gold stickers have never really been my favorite thing in the entire world. Some of them look good, some of them don't. I think compared to a holo, for a lot of them, like the Rocks holo, I think it looks a lot better than the Rocks gold. That's the reason the Rocks gold is cheaper than the Rocks holo, just supply and demand. But just like everyone else in the CS community, all we really care about is rarity, and this is exactly what this does. They are extremely rare, and that's why they are so expensive. And while the top two players in the world, and probably most popular at this point being Monacy and Simple, are the most expensive, but Monacy is by a long shot way more expensive, almost 2 times the price for not that less quantity. Other players as well are up there, very good looking. These are going to be a good investment for a very niche community, very niche market as well. You really have to know what you're doing when investing in the golds or anything really this high tier in a major or anything else inside CS. Very similar to the holos. You have to find the right buyer, but they're even nicher than the holos. And as it goes for an investment, you're going to be putting a lot of eggs into one basket, especially with some of these stickers and how volatile they are in price. Because they are so low in quantity on the market, they're easy to manipulate. So if you are going to pick one up, make sure you look at the past previous Steam charts on Buff, other third-party sites, to make sure that's the right price you're getting it for, or at least a decent deal, and then hold on that for the next little while. These are going to be a decent investment, especially if they're not champion stickers, because golds are so much harder to unbox than anything else. Holos are already pretty expensive because they are pretty rare to get. These are a lot more expensive because they're extremely hard. On top of that, autograph capsules, because you have so many different options, upwards of 60 in some of them, you have also like 15 different options for golds. You got to get the right one to make that profit back. So let me know what you guys think. I think another thing people have to remember to close off this commentary is that these could very well be some of the last transparent stickers we see inside CSGO for a very long time. This past few months, if not all of 2022, starting off with Operation Broken Fang, this was the new beginning of CSGO, at least for stickers. This is when we started reintroducing older stickers or introducing brand new ones, such as Lenticular with the 10th anniversary. There's so many different options in the table, but that of course is not going to last forever, and neither do I think major capsules and major stickers are going to be transparent forever either, because the sales have been so horrible with Rio. I think Valve is going to be forced to change something in the next little while, but not to go back to transparent, because a lot of people are going to be very upset with them, very pissed off, because the point of buying these stickers and unboxing them is to feel like they are rare, and that's the last thing I think people would want. Let me know what you guys think. Stay positive, stay sexy. I'm out, guys.